Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Hey, yo, today's topic. Listen, I know it makes a lot of people mad, but I'm not going to stop being correct. You get where I'm coming from? It's just not going to happen. So today, it came out, multiple sources, that, and I'm going to read it to you verbatim, the Commanders-in-Chief's offensive coordinator, Eric Bieniemy, have mutual interest and is trending in the right direction toward him being their new coordinator. Not head coach, coordinator. Both sides are working through specifics, but Bieniemy is the top choice. If all goes well, this should be official today. Oh. What did I tell everybody? What did I say? You know what's crazy? Being a Raven fan, and I said this in a tweet. All they've done for the past 10 years is make excuses. Nothing but excuses. Ever since the Super Bowl, when we won with Flacco, it's been excuses galore. And everyone's like, well, Nitro, what do you mean excuses? What excuses could they have? Let me tell you the excuses. We have missed out. As a team, the Ravens have missed out on free agents, right? Okay. Coaches, you've just seen this one. Yeah. Draft prospects. Oh, you remember the receiver we could have got last year? Yeah, okay. And last, but certainly not least, signing and paying our franchise QB after his third year in the league. I like this coming out because then all the people, all the detractors, can't make no more excuses. Do you think an offensive coordinator is going to pick a team with no QB over a team that has a QB? I told y'all this. Did I not say? I said, guys, my fellow Wunderkinds, listen, Eric Bieniemy is going to leave the Chiefs because being under Andy Reid, right, is working against him. Did I not say that? It doesn't take an FBI agent, CIA agent, a CSI agent, or a police officer to figure this out. It doesn't take a detective. Do you know how many people came out and said, no, Nitro, no. That doesn't make sense. He wouldn't want to leave Patrick Mahomes. He's going to the Commanders! The Commanders! Lord Jesus, the Commanders! Oh. So we missed out on the coach. And here's the thing. I want to make sure this comes off so eloquently for everybody listening and watching, right? I don't have anything personally against Todd Monken. My adage is that at this part in the game, you get the best. You go out and you try to get the best. You have tried to nickel and dime, shortchange, shortcut every single part of this team outside of the defense. That's the only place the Ravens have refused to cut any corners. No pun intended, right? Cut corners, cornerback. You got where I'm coming from? Yeah. You know it's funny. But they have been willing, with a smile on their face, to cut corners on every position, part, coach, whatever, on this team. I've heard so many more excuses for why Eric Bieniemy couldn't be our coach. It didn't make sense. He had a chance to go from Patrick Mahomes to Lamar Jackson. This goes back to exactly what I was saying before. Because then it was probably because there was no assurances that Lamar Jackson would be there. That's why. Remember, Todd Monken, as much as he's had college success, he's been fighting to try to get back into the NFL. He said as much. He's been fighting to get back in the NFL. He didn't care if Lamar Jackson was going to be there or not. He's just happy to be back. And I want to make sure everybody understands. You know what? I'm going to save that for the Todd Monken breakdown. Because the way I'm about to break this dude down is going to shut down a lot of people. A lot of people. But you get where I'm coming from, why it's frustrating being a Raven fan? Because Eric Bieniemy, he's the crowning jewel this offseason for offensive coordinators. Him, Brian Johnson. The other guy got what's it called? If I believe, or the offensive coordinator for the Eagles became the head coach for the Indianapolis Colts, and Brian Johnson became the head OC over for Philly. Those are the two names. The two names. Brian Johnson, Eric Bieniemy. You do not enough to persuade either one of them. I don't understand why people continually allow the Ravens to force feed them foolishness. And when I mean force feed, I mean they shove nothing but crap down a whole bunch of people's throats. Go, 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 go. It's sad. And the same people that I'm talking about can't see the forest beyond the trees. Let me tell you something about the Ravens, right? Let me tell you something. I've said this before. We are stuck in the mindset of being the bullies of Baltimore. They still believe that they can win a title without a good quarterback, great quarterback. They're like, oh, we can get a game manager and win. No. I have a question for everybody that believes that. For that to work, you would have to have a team built like the 49ers. Are the Ravens investing in pass rushers? Are the Ravens investing in wide receivers? Oh, are the Ravens investing in free agents? So, hate to break it to you, it's not happening. At this point, sound the alarm bells, because I'm telling you right now, this is not looking good. It's not. It's just not. How much more do us fans have to complain until this team gets out of their own way? Imagine the hardest part this offseason, right, was to A, sign your QB, B, get him an OC that, the best OC in the game, and 3, get him a weapon. Listen, so far, they have yet to play Lamar. They missed. They didn't get Eric Bieniemy or Brian Johnson. They missed. So what's going to happen for the weapons? Remember, he already put it out there in the sky that, hey, guys, it's very difficult to get a weapon when you have a big-ticket quarterback. I'm dead serious, man. I'm dead serious with you, man. This man EDC frustrates me so bad. He really does. He really, really, really does. Because he walks around, just like Harbaugh, like his crap doesn't stink. And they just keep screwing around. Just screwing around. Some people were perturbed about this. They were like, oh my God, I can't believe the Commanders might get Eric Bieniemy. Did I not come on this same show with my fellow Wunderkinds and say what I said? Did I not say, listen, I'm telling y'all, there's a lot of people saying, oh, no, he's not leaving Dallas. Why would he leave Patrick Mahomes? What happened? He's going to the Commanders. So the Washington Commanders beat us out for Todd Monken. I mean, for Eric Bieniemy. For anybody that's saying, no. They always wanted Todd Monken. They could have hired Todd Monken weeks ago. Man. More crap from the Crap Master 3000s. It's just getting to the point now where it's so hard to root for this team. It really is. Because it doesn't even take a genius to do their job. It just takes somebody that understands their team's faults and to fix the faults. We've seen so many other GMs, so many other coaches fix their problems. I want to show y'all something. The Ravens how long did they keep Greg Roman? They were so inclined to let everyone know, like, no, this is for Lamar. We found out it wasn't. I knew already. You watching my videos, you know I knew. He was such a coveted asset. Where is Greg Roman's propositions at right now? I'm waiting. Tell me, please. Let me know. There is none. Are you surprised at that? Seriously. You're not surprised because you knew. You knew. You knew. But the Ravens somehow didn't. They allowed that man to stay there for 4 years. 4 years. While being the highest paid OC in the entire NFL. I repeat, the highest paid OC in the entire NFL. You would think somebody with that type of, pay would be able to pick up a job immediately. Trade away Hollywood Brown, don't replace him. Get injured players on the team instead of drafting a player that can help us out immediately. Missed out on draft players multiple times now, especially on the offensive side of the ball. And I can't even bring up how disappointed I am with this Lamar thing. At what point do we get to the point that we're just saying he's leaving? Because it's like the Ravens don't want to pay a certain amount, and Lamar's not budging. And here's my thing for that, right? We don't even know if a guaranteed contract is what Lamar Jackson wants. That's just hearsay, right? What if, I have a question. Do you know how pissed off Lamar Jackson would be if the actual deal that he's wanting, because remember he said that I'm not Deshaun Watson, and you know what I'm saying, that's his words, not mine, and every contract's different and stuff like that. That's what he came out and said. So what if the Ravens are refusing to give him a contract lesser than that, right? And then Lamar's like, I don't know why you guys won't give me this contract, and then he watches Justin Herbert get it, or he watches Joe Burrow get it. Do you know how pissed off that's going to make him? Because he's going to say, why do they get to sign theirs after year 3? They're getting the contract that I'm begging for. You're refusing to give it to me. And their teams met those demands after year 3. See, the Ravens are playing the same game over and over and over again. Because they're hoping that these other teams lowball their QBs. Problem is, it's no guarantee that they will. Just like there was no guarantee that another team would give all guarantees to a QB. But we're not going to get into that, right? We're not going to get into that. This is the frustrating things about being a Raven fan. Once again, because you're looking at so many times we've shot ourselves in the foot and we remained competitive with a lack of real dominant offensive weapons simply because we had a guy named Lamar. Now it's offseason time. You got Lamar. You're saying, okay, what do we need to get the most out of this offense? Listen, Baltimore's already built the greatest defense of all time. Would it hurt you guys to try to build one of the greatest, if not greatest, offenses of all time? I want to let everybody understand this. If you have Mark Andrews, J.K. Dobbins, Lamar Jackson, Mike Evans, or D-Hop with a Bateman and drafting a young receiver, You have a chance to be one of the greatest offenses this NFL has ever seen, with Eric Bieniemy calling those plays. The Ravens like, nah, we don't need all that. We don't need all that. We need all that on defense, but we don't need all that on offense. I'm going to tell y'all something right now. If Todd Monken comes in and starts calling foolishness and our offense keeps stalling, and we watch the Commanders take off, absolutely take off, I don't want to hear not one excuse from any of the Raven fans. And y'all know which ones I'm talking to. You, listen, I hit dog hollers. You know if I'm talking to you and you know if I'm not talking to you, right? A lot of my Wunderkinds, you know I'm not talking to you guys because you understand where y'all coming from. You understand where I'm coming from. I understand where you guys are coming from. So it's not y'all I'm talking about. You know, a lot of those ones that be on Facebook. A lot of those ones that be on Twitter. I don't want to hear nothing. Because it has to come to some point to where we start looking at the Ravens and saying, you guys are just doing a god-awful, historically terrible job. And we will keep scratching our heads and banging our heads against brick walls until something changes, especially with the head coach and this front office. But that was another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Man, listen, thank you for tuning in once again. You could be anywhere else in the world. And I do mean anywhere else in the world. I have people that follow this show that have hit me up from Australia, guys. So you could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and you do know I appreciate that. I so appreciate it, guys. Please do remember, for anybody new watching this, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. As you see, when you see my videos, there's a lot of comments, and we respond, we talk, we have a good time down there. Just try to be respectful, please. That's all I'm asking. And if you would like to help this platform grow monetarily, at the bottom of the screen is a QR code, which leads you to the description for the Cash App, $The Show. So once again, it's The Wunderkind Show signing off. This is your host, Nitro, saying good night. And as always, you guys knows my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp!